Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy Oneskip. I am Toddy Oneskip. Welcome back to our community, our channel, Saturday morning. Do you remember being a kid and laying out in front of the television set, that big old box that was thicker than hell? Took 12 people to move it. It was a console television set. And you had your pajamas on, and you were watching the cartoons, the Jetsons, the Flintstones, Bugs Bunny. Do you remember that? m8rd8r puffin stuff. And you brought your cereal down to the floor and ate it on the shag carpet. Remember that? Guys. Guys. So October 28th, 2023, we lost Matthew Perry. And it was really sad. I didn't read his book. I bought the Audible, and I had him read his book to me. And anybody that hasn't read the book or hasn't had him read the book, it's in his own voice. I highly recommend it. It's his story struggling with sobriety, which unfortunately Matthew lost. He lost that. And he died of ketamine, acute ketamine reaction. And he drowned in his hot tub. Guys, so a lot has come out about this, and I feel different ways about this situation. As a lot of you know that have been members of this community, you guys know that I lost my late ex-wife to fentanyl. She thought she was taking a Percocet, and it was fentanyl. And what I know about people that use drugs is that they don't blame other people for it. In other words, if they got a bad drug, I hate to say they take it in stride per se, but they know the risk. They know the risk. They don't want to, like Jennifer, I don't believe in a million years would have wanted somebody to do time, because I think she got her pill from a friend. She wouldn't want to see her friend do time because her friend bought something that even her friend thought was a legitimate pill, or that her friend sold was a legitimate pill. In Matthew Perry's case, totally different, because these were doctors. Two of these people were doctors, and they conspired this business to take his money and make him more and more dependent. He already had a drug problem. He already messed up with his sobriety. He already failed at that. So instead of saying, yo man, go get help, or yo man, I'm sorry, but I can't help you, they overpriced their fucking drugs, and they gave him more drugs than necessary to make him want more and more drugs. And in a text message, a doctor who takes the oath to save people's lives, said, let's see how much this moron's willing to pay. These ketamine vials are $12 each. They sold 20 ketamine vials for $55,000 to Matthew Perry. So I guess he was a moron that was willing to pay so much. Here's the thing. Matthew's not here anymore. Those morons that are stupid enough to sell those drugs to him, to make him so sick, to conspire. Now listen, Matthew Perry had a drug problem. Doctors, we hold in a higher regard. I'm not half as mad as at the ketamine queen as I am as the fucking doctors that took advantage of somebody that they knew was sick and had the wherewithal to know that that guy was sick. But they said, fuck it. Let's get a new car out of him. Fuck it. Let's see if we can't get a house out of him. Fuck it. Let's see how stupid he is. So Matthew was taking ketamine infusions, I guess to help with depression. He, I guess, liked them and became addicted to them. When he wanted more, the clinical doctors, the legitimate doctors, the doctors that hold that oath close to their heart and got into being a doctor to help people, said to him, hey man, no, you're not getting this. You're not getting any more than this. And Matthew said, okay, fuck it. I got a lot of money. I'll go find an unscrupulous doctor. And that's what he did, because here's the thing. There's unscrupulous people everywhere. And for the most part, so many people have fucking price tags that it's just a matter of looking a little bit. Just looking a little bit. I don't think this would be something that would be okay with me if it weren't doctors doing this. But because it was doctors doing it, throw the book at them. Throw the book at them. Because we're supposed to go to doctors for trust, just like we're supposed to go to cops. Just like when a cop does something wrong and breaks the law, I think they should be punished even more so. They know the law is better. We're supposed to go to them for safety. Same thing with doctors. Same thing with doctors. We go to them to help us. We trust in them to help us. These two moron doctors, isn't that what they said about Matthew Perry? Listen, man, Matthew Perry lived pretty comfortably, apparently. Whatever was going on with him, his own unhappiness is something that he dealt with. And if you hear his book or if you read his book, he dealt with this shit forever. He dealt with this forever. He didn't deserve to have doctors that did that to him. And listen, if he went out to the streets and just found your random drug dealer and said, yeah, okay. But again, there were doctors, and there were doctors that conspired. They thought, how can we get money from him? How can we take from him? How can we benefit from him? I don't give a fuck about him. How do we benefit from him? Let's see what it will take. And then they taught somebody that has no medical degree, no anything, just an assistant of his, how to shoot him up with ketamine. They pay all that money, they don't even do it themselves and stay there for him. I wonder what it's like for a doctor on the inside like that. I wonder what it's like for the ketamine queen on the inside with all of her money. Because let me tell you something. Women in jail will take that shit from you. You ain't any bigger than the other bigger person in jail when it comes to a woman. So Miss Ketamine Queen, she's going to get it her way. The doctors, they're going to get it their way. It's just going to be a little bit more. Because people in jail think that doctors have money. They think the ketamine queen has money too. Boy, this is going to be a trial that I'm going to be very interested in. And the lengthy stay that they're going to be staying in that hotel. Hotel California, right? Isn't that about a jail? About a prison? I think so. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. I am all for this. What do you guys think? Do you think that especially doctors that take the oath to save lives should be held to a higher bar than the average drug dealer? I mean, don't you think that they should be punished more than the average drug dealer, or do you think it should be even? What do you guys think about that? And that's going to be a pretty interesting prison stay. That'll be really good. I love to see people of great wealth and promise and superiority have to get down to the down and dirty in jails and figure out that culture. They don't fit in very well. So that should be fun. I liked Matthew Perry, and I was really hopeful in his sobriety, but it wasn't meant to be. Well, I'm glad that they found out that there was doctors involved in this, and I think that that's something that we got to do something about. We can't just turn our backs on that. All right, guys, until next time, be better today than you were yesterday, not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always be kind. And, don't go selling drugs. Okay, guys, thanks.